return to the Manor of Madness estate within the darkest dungeon. Well, actually, just outside of the darkest dungeon, but still. A darkest dungeon that we have entered, and as a reward I actually am helping my people who entered here. Dead Puddle, Sergius Valak, Iron, and Turgon. Well, he doesn't need anything. In fact, none of them have stress, and I have no clue why that is. Because they definitely left that place with a lot of stress. But perhaps they have seen so much horror that their mind just blanked it all out or something? I have no idea. What I do have an idea about is what we are going to do next. We have a Foxy, but Foxy is light sensitive and she is a lazy eye, and most of her skills are considered ranged unless I use Incision. But that's why Foxy is not coming out with us on this run, but I probably will get a few level 4s, a level 3, and that will put Mystique on the same level as Foxy, so that should be quite good. Why is that? Well, I just want to chill a little, you know? I want to relax a little bit, and I actually want to get Dawkin up towards the higher level ranges, because I might need an extra healer in the darkest dungeon, because I do know there are 4 darkest dungeon levels. We've done 1. We have 4 healers in total, and as we have been notified, people who went into the darkest dungeon never want to return. Oh. Yeah. So, that's why we're gonna try and get Dawkin to level. In order to do so, we have created this team. Plus 50% healing, accuracy and speed, and minus 10% stress. Why have I gone with the hell with this setup? Well, Dawkin does love his demon's pool, and secondly, let's face it, speed is also good for healing, and we have no stress heals. Mystique is rocking the same thing as always, who, by the way, is gathering up a lot of negative traits, not negative trinkets, negative traits, and no positive ones. We have Donald over here, who is, well, doing just decently fine, though we have no use for Natural Eye almost, or for Eagle Eye, because the only ranged skill I think is Beast Bile, and... oh, actually, no Manacles as well, so that's not true. And actually, all his transferred forms are melee, and all his other forms are ranged. I didn't realize, so actually he has some use to it. And we have Feralius once again going into the first position. Alright, medium mission, well, let's go. There is one bad thing, by the way, because one person is curious. Oh no, that is actually Foxy, but Foxy is not on this mission, so everything should be hunky-dory for Feralius to pick up everything that he wants. We're trying to get a little bit of money. What the hell? I've also been noticing some changes in the scenery when I look at times. I have the feeling the darkest dungeon is trying to play tricks on my mind, or something is really going wrong. Why did the shopkeeper move forward? Help? Okay, wields, and not too many of those. Anti-venoms would be more worthwhile. Like this? Shovels. Only one? No, let's take 3. Let's go! Embark! Might have needed an extra healing herb, but we'll see. So actually, Mystique is a little underleveled for this dungeon. Feralius is 1 level over this dungeon. So on average, we're just doing fine. And let us hope we will, because I wouldn't want to lose any of them. I don't want to lose any of you guys.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves.
And, well, that...
burn out this evil.
Sorry. I mean, I can still remember the death of Calcin, and holy heck, we need to do so many battles. I'm going to go this way to check out over here, and then I'm going to return, because we have to. But we have to do 2 battles, at least, in the corridors. And it has to be you. No. That you should have stayed in position. Stun you. We will deal with you in 1 round later. But I am definitely going to kill her. Why the heck is our...
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Grave Robber the slowest. Confusion spores.
Reeling, about to break.
And apparently we had a crit against us. Well, whoop-de-doo. Start with this. And let's start with lowering his blight resistance and applying it. No, he resists everything. Resist this? No. Good. Time to bloody weakening curse you. And apparently this rearrangement isn't as bad yet, though when we need to heal, then it's going to become a problem. But yeah, this is a holy heck debuff. There we go, there's the first blight. But almost every member of this team has a blight that also lowers blight resistance. With definitely the Antiquarian being the best.
A devastating blow.
Poison spores. Not a problem. Very good. Apply more blight. And stun him again, please. Thank you. I wonder what his blight resistance is now at. Minus 88. He has 0 blight resistance.
Masterfully executed.
And he has minus 74% damage. Yeah, this may actually be a giant that actually has problems with this team. Your resistance now is very high though, so let's just try and apply more blight. Let's see if we can get a nice bit of blight on top of it. What was our maximum once with bleed? 25 or so? I think so. We are now 26 on the blight skill. Definitely need to lower his damage even more, but we failed to do that, and there comes the tree branch smackdown. Well, it was A, the best target for that, and B, we dodged it anyways, and he is dead from the blight, so I'm just gonna heal up. It's not worth that though, because of the problem that, oh, if Dawkin applies his heal, he might also apply a bleed.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
I don't think I've ever seen this trinket before. Deteriorating Brazier, plus 10 dodge if HP above 75%, minus 6 dodge if HP below 50%. That's not a very good one. I mean, the dodge is pretty high for common trinket, but it's not guaranteed. And that, holy heck, another giant? Seriously? Okay. If you could kill the dog, it would be lovely. Perfect.
Give them no quarter.
I wanted to do that on purpose because then we can start with the stun on the giant and we can start applying the blight with more Antiquarian. Alright, another time. Another ticket to Blight City for another blighted giant. And this guy hasn't even been able to resist anything yet.
Well struck.
No, apply the blight. We know he has stun resistance. We have very little chance to stun him in this way. Also lower his damage. We are doing a lot of crits, yes. Damage lowered. Very good. Confusion spores again.
Exposed to a killing
And another crit. Actually, it was a double crit, so that is not so good for us. Stun the giant. Because that will give us a little bit of chance to rearrange our party. There we go. Now only the Antiquarian is a little bit in the wrong position. Then again, there's a little stress on our Abomination. He could make use of this. Might have actually should have done their pick to the face. No, I am not going to transform, even though one hit would probably be enough, but what if this would be enough? No, it would never be. It would need much more damage. Tree Wrench Smackdown on the right guy, it's fine. I'm okay with it. We're just going to heal, and it's going to be fine. It was exactly the one person Tree Branch Smackdown was okay to target. I'm just gonna move around a little bit, because I want to heal. Thank you. Here, even with only plus 15%, that was a strong heal. Well done, Dawkin. Very nicely done, in fact. Alright, Ferelius again. To grab all those nice curios. Can't do without him. We have had no scouting, unfortunately.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
That is unfortunate that there was nothing in that crate. Ooh, this is not a lot of protections. Not something to be enjoyed by this team. That's a nice crit though. Unfortunately, just not enough to kill. Stun you. So you won't do any rend the marked type of shenanigans. And kill him.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
If I pull him forward, it's only going to lead to an escape cloud. But on the other hand, I think it's better than if they are unreachable. So get over here. One blight applied. Because now they can't do marking because they're constantly switching themselves around apparently, which is quite nice for us because that will mean no rending of the marked. And again, now that I say that, I'm like, you know, I don't know what I find more troublesome, the blight or the straight up HP damage. This thing is probably dead.
As the fiend
Well, certainly with a crit.
a faint hope blossoms.
It's a little too much blind applied to Ferelius over there. Anyway, another blind. Okay. Well, we came prepared. Not a strong heal, but decent, though in total you've healed 1 HP actually with this action. Well, we are definitely quicker than they are. That's another possible block. We'll just have to live with it, okay? Let's just not care about it. It's just the way the game is. If we're going to be annoyed by such things, then we can be annoyed by anything the Darkest Dungeon throws at us. I do want to apply the blind to this guy because he has protections. Actually, these guys as well. So perhaps but they are also so blight resistant. That's why this team isn't actually that good in this place. But we just beat a Darkest Dungeon and I felt confident. Perhaps I shouldn't, and because he is also resisting everything. Well, at least the crits are taking care of our stress problem. And we're doing everything we can in healing-wise in order to keep Ferelius nice and happy. Let's just now start on hitting the dude for real and probably kill him. Yeah. Ooh, good reward.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Even better for just a tent. Wow. Okay, there's the scouting. Empty room. A lot of other empty rooms, but so many curios that I'm actually going to walk down this path. Can we afford one shovel? Not if we walk all the way around. Which I just realized is a very dumb idea because that's going to give us trouble. I'm not going to use this a curio here, a shovel, because we're going to walk all the way around. And we're probably going to do the 2 fights even. And knowing that we won't need light, are we going to camp out here already? No, that seems like a dumb idea. Well then again... Yeah, for you it may be all the same, dark and dim, bright or dark, what have you not, but that's not for everybody the case. And yes, I know I'm using all kinds of supplies to perhaps...
To the brave and the foolhardy alike.
If I could talk, thank you. Perhaps to your feeling a little bit willy-nilly, but I'm just, well, trying to get money. Yeah, I don't think you find a lot of deeds here anyways. I think I might actually camp out. 1, 2, 3 battles. If we have any bonuses that help with battles, they won't last the entire dungeon most likely, but still.
Gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
I'll replace the gold stack. I will replace the jade with it. I'll probably find more gold. Oh! Ow. Unfortunate. But I'm going to leave that the way it is.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
And I don't think we need to stress relief so much, so we're going to do it like that. For some reason, this is the one. There we go. Prevent the nighttime ambush. Everybody got a little stressed from that, but gallows humor to compensate. Voila! Everybody is happy. And why don't you scout ahead? And can somebody... Yeah, they could. You. And then we'll resupply with some extra food. I am very happy with that one. Oh, darn it. We are healthy and mentally steeled for this challenge. Yes, indeed, we are, Aryan.
A blazing star is born.
There we go, and with this team at least, Feralius can pick up everything.
Otherworldly corruption.
Well, no 2 giants. How wonderful. And lower your damage. Jeez, you guys are so tanky. Should have actually done protect me now, I realize, because then the blight would have applied to someone who has a self heal. Dumb. No, it's not because I think this guy won't act, it's more because I kinda would like to do damage. Yeah. Though, don't forget, Feralius has 48 hit points. He is not bad in the hit point department at all. Because, of course, I'm constantly equipping a Carapace idol on our Antiquarians, and actually he has more hit points than Donald has. So, in a sense, it's kind of ridiculous that I'm protecting myself, but it does give also more protections in general, so there's a reason to it. Kill this thing. Jeez. Come on, folks. Thank you. It's already 4 rounds and still we haven't killed the guy. You know what, we are going to try and blind, because if it... I know it will take some time to apply to it, but it will at least go through his protections and it may be worth it. There we go. Here, minus 58% blind. He is already very much non-resilient to it, and he has minus 74% damage. He also apparently seems to be suffering from low accuracy. I am not unhappy about that. And he is going to die from light. because you have 0% blight chance. Yeah, it takes a while, but because all of these guys have blight lower resistance, I'm wondering actually now, because I'm saying like all 3 of them have lower blight resistance, but is the Plague Doctor actually the only one who doesn't do that?
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Oh, this is a different fight though. This is a fight of bleeds.
A powerful blow.
And one of pulling some creature forward. Hi! You thought you were safe in the back ranks? Yeah, no. At least hopefully we go quicker than this guy does. Nope, now he's again in the back ranks.
Death waits.
Also, we just got 2 crits across our entire team, and as I said at the beginning, we don't have any stress heals, so that is just horrible.
Impressive.
And which is why I wanted to kill this guy so quickly, but the doggies went so quickly that I couldn't do anything about it. But perhaps, yep,
Pummeling.
I'm quite happy with the fact that we managed at least that. And boom. We have crits on our side to also lower our stress. But doggies, they be so quick. They almost always do at least a little bit of damage. Not enough to kill him just yet, but let's start healing. Or let's apply a bleed to our own teammate. That's not exactly the same. Oh, I hit the guy that was actually... Ooh. Thank you, Trinket. Shoot. Oh, no, actually, we can do it this way. Voila. And that even gave us some stress relief. There we go. And I have to do this, because I don't want to get another hit across my face.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Alright, up to the next room battle, which is actually our mission, to do 100% of room battles. Well, you don't need a bandage, you already stop bleeding. Alright, there is a map. I'm glad I didn't use all my shovels, because there is a blockade over there. No, we don't. I was like, I need a torch. I don't need a torch right now. 77, more than enough. Ooh, another one of these fights. I am actually considering transforming. No, you know what? Let's first take out the guy with no protections that we probably can take out quickly. And heal up, because we need to. And this will kill him. Actually, a nervous stab would probably also kill him.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
And there's the escape cloud shenanigans again by killing that guy. Which is also a positive for us. Though we are going to probably make a lot of blight here. All your blights are pretty freaking high. This is 4 to 7 damage. Let's just try. Oh, too bad that's minimal. That way there's less chance of blight being applied. Let's do both of these guys because he's already getting so low that he might die. And heal you up. This time no bleedy. That's very good. There's a rain of blight, unfortunately, in the back. Because spark damage is not something an occultist deals well with. No sorry, Bob. Single target is what he wants. Single target, very strong heals is his ability. And also single target, no heals is his ability. But we all know that by now. Why do I heal up Arya Sorry, Donald, because he has his own self-heal. Sorry there, Donald. But you are a man that needs no help. And your teammates do. At least when it comes to regarding the health department. Time to apply some light. Because I believe these guys have less protections then. That was not a very good heal, but alright. There is the blight applied. Let's go again. Resisted the debuff, but not the blight itself. Another crit, good for stress lowering. And heal yourself again. There we go, Dawkins. Much better. Can you try and stun him again? Would be awesome if you could manage. Thank you. And he's then dead. Which means we can do a little round of protect me, resolution, and what have you not. There you go. More blight applied, not really needed, but if it was a crit, would have been nice for stress relief. That's not the strongest of heals, but we are in blue anyways. Bye bye. And there were a few extra shovels. Alright, we had a... don't know if you saw, but we had a short scout there. And they show us no extra blockages, so that's good. And unfortunately, now that we have this, we have thrown one jade away too many, but we could have not... we couldn't have known that we would get one, of course. Oh. Oh dear. Mystique. You got the worries. Plus 30% stress. Well done. Your divine lords are assholes. You may want to consider switching religion. Oh. This is a team and a half to fight. Considering we have no stress healers. I know she already went, but still. Get over here. If I do this, will you die? Not guaranteed. If I do this, it will be guaranteed. Take it. That's unfortunate. We are now facing again 4 enemies. What's the debuff again? A speed debuff. Apply the blight. That is a kill. No, it's not. These guys are pretty blight resistant, aren't they? Yes, they are. Boom. That is a pretty awesome one. But she will die if we do the right Trixie, which is grabbing her. And if she wouldn't have died to the grab, she would have died to, well, the follow-up blight. Darn it. Again, fighting 3 creatures. Well, we have dealt at least with the direct stress dealers. And there's another one gone. 6 to 13, 6 to 13. What is actually the difference? This one has more accuracy, hasn't it? Yes, it does. But this is way higher crit modifier.
Annihilate.
And pick to the face can go to the first spot, which thrown dagger can't, which is very important. Alright. Yeah, let's heal. We don't know how many more fights we're going to have to go through, but it was a good moment to heal. And there we go. First spot.
Foolish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Ooh, our first big statue. And 12 crests. I'm going to say yes to that. I'm also going to say yes to the statue, but I'm... this way then. That seems the best way to do it. Now you're going to see we're going to find some curio that requires healing herbs, but
In Radiance,
can't
may
win them
we
all.
find victory.
No, but we are going to find one that requires anti-venom. So I'm going to put my last one into it. And again I threw away the jade. Then let's just cancel it out. Actually, I could have thrown away the shovel, possibly. Doesn't matter. Secret room. We are awesome. No. No, 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 no. No, Dogger's Dungeon, sorry, but I have no stress heals. I don't think this group can handle that. I really don't think it can handle that. That it would be more suicide than anything else. Oh, we get a key back. That's awkward. And I don't think I'm much of this bracer, so hold on. Do we need a shovel? Probably not, but more likely a key, so I'm going to switch it around. There we go. No, I don't think it's wise to go into a Shambler fight when... You mean... 150%. I think she can disarm that. There is something like... overconfidence and what have you, not being slow and an insidious killer. Who is already diseased? You are, right? Why don't you check it out? That's not disease, that's the other one. The one with the sticky goo, which is really annoying. Oh, there's a food activation. Doesn't matter, we have more than enough. You, before we go into this fight, eat a little bit. Full torchlight, and let's go in. In fact, I just realized Mystique also has the worries. So yeah, it will be horrible most likely to try and fight the Shambler, because she's also level 2. No, I've in many ways it is a good idea not to try and do that. Ooh. Kill. Awesome. And do that before the point blank shot becomes a problem. No, it's just a punishment. But he did have extra protections now, so that's good. Slice and dice. As you wish. We will stress you at the end. We will first stun this guy. And kind of make sure that he dies a horrible, horrible death. Yeah. And that means we can start targeting you. And I'm also, by the way, I was right. Because it was with treasure, I knew that we needed a key. It's not guaranteed, by the way, that I think treasure is not always this chest, but still. I like the fact that I made that call absolutely correctly. Taking that. More blight to you, sir. And lower your damage once again. That is a pretty low damage. Minus 74. It's pretty good. His stress is also gone. And let's apply even more blight. Yeah, next round he should die. Of course, the last hit he does to us just a spite us is a crit. Well, you, my friend, are going to have to deal with the fact that I am going to be very mean to you and let you die a horrible, horrible death as slowly as I can, using my lowest damage abilities on purpose. Ha! You suffered.
Their cursed champion falls.
Alright, we know we're going out of the dungeon, so this gold is good. Because no, I'm not going back for the Shambler. I hear you guys shouting in the back, go back for the Shambler. I'm not going back for the Shambler. I'm not gonna let this team die. You incredible mean people. There we go. Ooh. Even more statues. Awesome. Let's see what the total was.
Driving out corruption Destruction is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
I think this is quite good money for a medium dungeon. 30,000 gold? I'll take it. Definitely. And it's, yeah, level 4. Ooh, Frelius isn't even yet out of the level 4, so that could be actually good. And they both got the ague, or however you pronounce that, so we'll have to spend some time in the treatment ward, the medical ward, I believe it's called. If I pronounce that correctly.
The town is alive with wild merriment and desperate jubilation.
All stress relief activities are free. Awesome, except that we don't need that. The only ones that are stressed are the ones that need treatment for diseases. Actually, Donald doesn't even need that. Oh, this is also considered... Oh, but isn't that really stress relief? Still, thank you. This is also free. I'm going to look carefully who is going to be the best candidates for the treatment ward. But in the meantime, I say, I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.